Hello, Claire. Get you a few cards. See what's going on. Right, well, there's 1, 2, 3. Hello, Ravender. I'll be with you in a second. You need to let go of the victim mentality, Claire. Once you let go of the victim mentality, it brings renewal. And the renewal will be your prayers answered. What have you been praying for? Once you get rid of the victim mentality, will be renewed. Right. Bonnie, you're next. Then Alex. Then Clodagh. Where's that? Ravender wants to know she'll get married to. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Calling in a soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and realizations help bring you together. And you deserve love. You are lovable. So, Ravender, I would say yes. You need to work on it. It's not just going to be complete all of a sudden. You will need to work on it. Bonnie Burns, Gutierrez. Bonnie Burns, Gutierrez. Forgiveness, Bonnie. You need to forgive yourself or others. Something happened that changed things. You need to forgive yourself and others. You do feel a bit insecure at the moment. We all do it sometimes. It's like that's just giving you an opportunity for you to create your thoughts. Do you know what I mean? You just need to have a bit more confidence in yourself. And then you'll bring joy. You'll just attract joy in all your situations. Hello, Alex. Alex Jade. You're maybe feeling a bit insecure at the moment also. As I say, we all feel it at times. That's just calling for you to have confidence in yourself. You just need to correct the negative thoughts and be confident. Will also bring joy. Once you correct the insecurities, I'll split the deck. And then it's all about discovery. You're only at the start of your journey, Alex. The difficult journey's behind you. Now it's a journey of good things happening instead of bad things. Clodagh Kirk. Yeah, Carmen, I'll look at that for you, so I will. Thank you, Ravender. Clodagh. Release. It's now time to release all that no longer serves you, Clodagh. If it's not for you, it's against you. But you can do that through balance. As long as you balance the emotional and material worlds, you'll be fine. And you're enjoying the mysticism. You like the mysteries in life. Carmen Moreno, what was your question? Right, Carmen, I'll base this reading on your brother. We'll see what we come up with. Expansion, creation, impartiality. Carmen, the three cards you got regarding him were impartiality, not taking sides, expansion, and creation. That's telling me he can work on, like, you might not have got on in the past, but there's every possibility that things will have changed. Just try not to take things personally. Carmen, if he's a good person, give him another chance, I feel. Priscilla Ramirez. Priscilla. Complacency. Things are going well for you at the minute, but don't get complacent. Just keep an eye on things. Don't get too relaxed. But you can see through the facade. You're able to see real for what's not real. Recovery. You're recovering from a difficult time. That's why not to get complacent. Things have changed now, and you can feel it. But as you can see, the key is in recovery. That's what the key is. It gives you an opportunity to improve. Oh, Tracy. That card just jumped out for you. Oh, sorry. Tracy, that card just jumped out for you. Recovery also. And as I said, the keys in the recovery, that's what builds you up. The facade, you're able to see through. You're able to discern truth from lies. There's gossip, but you're not paying attention to the gossip. You have no time for gossip because you know if they're talking to you about somebody, they'd be talking to somebody about you. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't buy into that. Alison Smith. Oops. Alison, I feel you've got a lot going on. Usually whenever the cards, you have a strong energy. If you're wanting a romance card, just take that in the comments, please. All right, Anthony. Alison Smith. Complacency seems to be quite a common card tonight. It's just reminding you not to take things for granted, let's say. Alison, you feel it an impasse. You feel like you've only got two directions to go. But if you take a step back, look at the bigger picture, you'll see there's more opportunities. More opportunities will be coming your way. And it's a time of growth. If you're growing, then it's a good thing. You'll not make the same mistakes or get into the same situations that you have. Anthony Costa. I'm going to have to catch up to the comments here in a minute. I think I'm about 6 minutes behind already. 6 minutes behind, so please bear with me. Anthony, perception. You change your perception. So in turn, changing your perception, you change your reality. You change your surroundings. But again, the forgiveness card, I feel you need to forgive yourself. Maybe others. And your prayers will be answered. So be conscious of what you're asking the universe for, because I'll give you exactly what you're asking for. Right, I'm going to catch up in the comments here. If I'll try and take a note of all the names here. Alison, I'll be able to answer that for you also. Right, Carmen. Right. Well, right. I'll go back a bit. Right. I'll start at Denise Smith again. Can you continue to comment, and I'll get caught up with it. That's wait. Hold on. That's still 3 minutes back. But hold on. That's all right. Denise Smith. All right, Carmen. Don't give him the time of day. Then don't give him the time of day. Denise Smith. You're feeling a bit impatient at the minute, Denise. That's normal. It's usually like impatience is a good sign. It just shows you're ready for the next step. Growth. You're doing a lot of growing. You've been through many situations where you've learned from. You can now see the pattern and things that's happened in the past, let's say, and you've changed your perception. You change your perception, you change your reality, which in turn changes your surroundings. Christine Clark. Christine Clark. Passion. You found something you're passionate about again. It's given you the motivation and inspiration to maybe ideas or projects you've had to put them to fruition. You're good at balancing things. You're balancing everything in your life. Things are going well for you, and it's all because of acceptance. You accepted the situation as it was and moved on, and you've changed things around you. Yeah, Paula. Yeah, I'll Paula Eggers. You're after Nicola. Nicola, there's that faith card. I think I drew that for you before. Faith has got you this far. Keep doing what you're doing, Nicola. It's working. You feel much more enlightened. You're happy with it, how things are turning out, and you're enjoying each day. Whereas before you maybe weren't. You're despondent to things that would have bothered you before no longer bother you. Things that would have triggered you, you're no longer getting triggered by. Paula Eggers. Passion. You need to find your passion. You haven't yet found it, but you will very soon. Very soon you're finding things easier than what you were. You just need to find passion, but you're very grateful for everything that you've got, and it's that gratitude that'll in turn change things for you. Being grateful for the little things brings the big things to you, and it's all about your destiny, Paula. Keep doing what you're doing because you're destined to do it. Right, Marie, I'm wondering if a little nervous. Right. Gossip, Claire or Marie, I feel that this card's indicating you've been speaking to a lot of people about tonight. Whatever it is you're doing that's making you feel nervous, you've been doing a lot of talking about it. Usually that's a bad card, but this time it's good because it's not gossip. It's just communication. Is it something you're passionate about that you're doing tonight? Because the passion will overrule the nerves, and you too are grateful for the little things. Being grateful for the little things brings big things. You know, it's that simple. Well, you see him every day. Christopher Cushy, his way to deal with your mum. It's a funny one that because although sometimes they're not accepting of your decisions, they do have your best interests at heart, but that can cause difficulties at times. And times she'll like both of you have to sort of compromise. Let's say you have to meet a middle ground, but I know you're not like she might not take on board what you have to say. But let's see what it's saying. You feel at an impasse, Crystal. As I always say, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and more opportunities or more ways to resolve it will come to you. Patience. I feel it's maybe your mum in this case it's being impatient with you possibly. But you'll discover new things. You have more in common than you realise. Hello, Tiffany. Hello, Emily. Hello, Shay. Emily. You need to rest a bit more, Emily. You're overworking yourself. Life's out of balance. You also feel guilty for something. But every time this card appears, always say you have nothing to feel guilty for. Whatever you're feeling guilty over, you made the best decision in the situation you were dealt. That's what that card always indicates for me. But you're finding your passion. That's always a good thing. Shay love. Shay love. Perfection, Shay. Whenever you're aiming for perfection, anything close to that you're aiming for is a success. Perception. You've changed your perception many times, I feel, and each time you've improved situations. And also, you're able to see through the facade. You're able to see things as they are. No problem, Marie. Wait, did I miss someone there, didn't I? Or did I? If I've missed you, I haven't intentionally. Yeah, Alison, that's perfect advice. Amanda Brooks. Enlightenment. You're feeling very enlightened, Amanda. You're learning new stuff all the time. You're enjoying it. It's helping you grow on all levels. And if you haven't found your soulmate, you soon will. It could maybe be a current relationship taking the next step. Hello, Tiffany. Yeah, I'm still a few minutes behind. Tiffany Britt. You've been overworking also, Tiffany. You need to bring life back into balance. Get enough rest along with the work. Guilt also. Tiffany, anything you're feeling guilty of, don't. You couldn't have done things different, like with the situation you were dealt. Remain impartial or sitting on the fence, whatever. This way you can take both sides of anything and make up your own mind. Yeah, Nicola, that's good advice. Yeah, Alison, go for it now. That's me caught up. Crystal Jaquest. Crystal Jaquest. Alison, just pop your question in the comments, please. Faith. Oh, hold on, sorry. Crystal. Faith has got you this far. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Renewal. End of old cycles. Beginning of new cycles. Crystal. Expect things to change whenever spring comes in. There'll be a big change. Recovery. But as I always say, and it shows there, recovery is the key. That's the key to what you build yourself upon. Crystal, or sorry, Carmen. Carmen, I can use one of the other decks and see just to see what it says. Thanks, Crystal. Uh, wait a minute. Nicola tries to move me. Nicola, well, it's you just need to find something that you're passionate about. Whenever you don't enjoy doing something, it's a lot more difficult to do. But there's many different things you can look into. Uh, as you as you say, and like I can pick up you're a healer. So by just being around people, you'll have a positive effect. Like you make them feel better, like a snowball effect. Norrin, Vivian, Nero. No problem, Alison. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that for you. No problem, Chanel. I'll look into that. Norrin, Vivian. Trickery. Norrin, someone's not being straight up with you. Look at everybody's motives and it'll indicate who's not being straight up with you. But you will expand. You can't lose. It says more about the person if they're trying to trick you than anything. They won't succeed in it, but you'll be able to see their real motives and expand. But you need to release all that no longer serves you. If it's not for you, it's against you. Sheila Coltrane. Carmen, just keep commenting. Sheila Coltrane. You've also been working too much. You need to work less. Like take more rest. Life's out of balance. Also, let go of any guilt you're holding on to. You can't change things. You made the best decisions you could at the time, but expect miracles. Expect miracles, and that's exactly what you'll experience. I'll look into that, Christine. Where are we at? Alison Smith. Right, I'll go back to the runes for this, Alison. Alison, this is Perthro reversed. Things revealed that should have been kept silent. Possible stagnation. Concentrate on yourself. Don't be trying to help others. Wait till you get yourself in the best place. Then you'll be more effective. But what it's saying is you need to be present, not in the future, not in the past, just present, Alison. I think that would be the best advice. But it will be a success. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. It will be a success. Chanel wants to know if this guy will commit in the future. Chanel, it says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But on this person you're talking about, It's saying love yourself first, Chanel. So the higher you think of yourself, the more self-worth you have, the more they'll see in you also. You know what I mean? So concentrate on yourself first. Brazil Rivas. We should get this. Relinquishing the old, Grizel. Let go of old habits, relationships. Let them go, and if they're meant for you, they'll come back, which I feel you've done. New opportunities do flow toward you. Let go to receive the opportunity. So I feel it's very, although this is a reversed or inverted card, it's still a very positive based on the question that you put to me. Okay, Angie, no problem. Hello, Jenny. I'll be with you. I'll be with you on a second. There's just Angie here, and then Christine. Angie. Impartiality is one of the best things you can have. Being able not to take sides. You get both sides, and then you use that information to make up your own mind. Creation, and Angie. You can create your own reality with your thoughts. As long as the intention's good. If the intention's good, you can create a whole new world or a whole new reality. It's through years of service, I feel. You've a higher calling. You help others in need. Thanks, Alison. Yeah, Angie, acceptance is the key. Accepting things as they are. Jenny. A few cards for Jenny. Jenny, you've been finding it very difficult recently. You've went through grief. You've been grieving. But it's all about discovery now. It's time to move on from that. There's so much out there for you to see and grow. You've grew a lot through grieving. That's one of the quickest ways to grow, but the most difficult way to grow. Nobody likes to grieve. Keenan Dan, and then Jeffrey McEwen next. Angie, yeah. Keenan Dan. What does their future hold? I need to go over to this deck for that. What does their future hold? That's Gable reversed, but it doesn't have a reverse meaning. As you can see, it's the same reversed as upright. Relationships, balance of giving and receiving. A gift, magical exchange, partnership, balance. A partnership or union. This can symbolize forgiveness. You can accept or reject, like you're under no obligation to. You must find balance between giving and receiving. So it's all about relationships, not just romantic relationships. It could be if you're already in a relationship, it would be at taking it to the next level, or it could be like it'll be an important, or your relationships will be very important this year. Let's say. Thanks, Corman. Corman, trust me, I won't. I won't. It's just new people's coming in. Jeffrey McEwen. Discovery. You're all about discovering new things that you didn't know. I feel you like to learn. Self-discovery also, who you are and what you represent in the world. You've been going through a period of growth. Your problems over the past few years have been your opportunity to grow. If it wasn't for your problems, you would have nothing to grow off. So I feel you're very grateful for the bad things in life as well, because it helped you realize. But you need to release all that no longer serves you. If it's not for you, it's against you, Jeffrey. Thanks, Jeffrey. Christine, I pulled that card. That's past life relationship. You've known each other before. You've known each other before. Rebecca Twork. Rebecca Twork. Okay, Brenda, I'll look into that for you next. Rebecca Twork. If you're new, could you follow and like the page, please? You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. Thanks. I'll be with you in a couple of minutes. Rebecca, you've isolated yourself. You've been in isolation, but you've been doing that to work on yourself. You've been learning a lot about yourself. But it's now time to come out and integrate into things again. I know it feels difficult to be around certain people because you take on their feelings. I feel you're an empath. You can also manifest creation. You can create anything you can think of. You can create. And you also feel service or a higher calling. You like to help people. Brenda, will Brenda's appeal be successful? Right, well, there's the three cards I got for you. Faith, guilt, and growth. Although you feel guilty over this, I do feel it will be successful. You feel guilty, and that's why you think that it won't be successful. But your faith is stronger than that. And it's all about growth. Thanks, Jeffrey. Melanie McGonigal. Hello, Kelsey. Rebecca, I'm usually terrible with names, but I got it right. Thanks. Right, so well, things get better. Melanie, things will always get better. It's never as bad as it seems. Melanie, prayer. Keep praying. Your prayers will be answered. Be careful what you're praying for, but because the universe will give you exactly what you're asking for. Don't get complacent. Things can change very quickly, so you need to be on your tiptoes. And you're not listening to the gossip. You have no time for people that gossip, because you know if they're talking to you about someone, they would vice versa. Do you know what I mean? Kelsey Ray. Kelsey Ray. Facade. You're seeing through a lot of, let's say, bullshit now, Kelsey. You're things that you maybe accepted before, you're no longer accepting. And that's putting you in the path to destiny. You're right where you need to be. Things will unfold as they're supposed to. No more blockages, no more obstacles. But you're feeling a bit impatient. As I keep saying, that's healthy. It shows you're not despondent. Impatience is a good thing. It gets the universe to speed up. Carmen, you're next. I will look into it. Thanks for being patient, Carmen. Right, Sylvie Girl wants to know what's coming up for love. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So just enjoy things. The more you enjoy things, the more positive vibe you give off, Sylvie. And the more people want to be around you. And expect your soulmate, Sylvie. Yes, this is your soulmate coming up. And it'll be all about getting to know each other. John Ramburn, you're next. I just need to look into this for Carmen. We'll use this deck here, Carmen. Carmen, Dagas, achievement, success, change, transformation, balance with polar opposites, protection. So that this card's indicating you're protected. Good health, strength, well-being, allowing energy we need to come into our life. Divine light is guiding towards your true goal. Light gives you clear vision to avoid danger. So, Carmen, I'm thinking if you're contemplating moving, it would be a good idea. But I'll just get confirmation on that with this card, with this deck. Oops. Lot going on, Corman. Saying reconsider and wait. Now's not the perfect time, Corman. But it is calling for you to take action. There's no point feeling uncomfortable where you live. Do you know what I mean? Let me know if that answered it for you, Corman. John Ramburn. Thanks, Nicola. John Ramburn. Renewal. It's all about end of cycles with you, John. End of cycles, new beginnings. End of cycles, new beginnings. Vanity. This tells me you're maybe getting abilities, possible psychic abilities where you're able to know things without prior knowledge. And it's all about abundance for you, John. Expect abundance to come into your life, and that's exactly what will happen. Dominique Collington. Dominique Collington. Completion of cycles, Dominic. You completed cycles, so it's endings and new beginnings. Bittersweet. It's not about being right. Sometimes, even if you know you're right, it's better just to not get involved, because you can lose more from being right than you can from being wrong. Do you know what I mean? But you're wise. You've plenty of wisdom. I think what I just said there, you already knew. Charlene Harper. Samantha Jane Kennedy, you're next. Charlene, don't get complacent. Things can change very quickly, and you need to be ready to change with them. You do feel at an impasse, but as I keep saying, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and you'll see more opportunities and more paths open up to you. You're dissipating negative energy. Negative situations you're getting a positive out of, which is very positive. Samantha Jane Kennedy. Samantha Jane Kennedy. Samantha, you're confused at the minute. I feel you're getting messages from spirit, or you're hearing noises or bright flashes out of the corner of your eye, and it's confusing you. You don't know what's real and what's not real. That's like spirit trying to communicate with you, or the angels, or past loved ones. It's all about discovery. I feel you can communicate with them. And it's all about persevering through the difficult times. It gets easier. Lisa McLaughlin. Lisa McLaughlin. Lisa, I feel you've been the victim recently. Someone's not been treating you the way you should be treated. But even though that's occurred, you're very grateful for everything that you've got. That's a good stance to take, because being grateful for the little things just invites the bigger things in. All about changing your perception. Change your perception, you change your reality. Marie Kuhn Corbin. Were you finding it difficult, Samantha Jane Kennedy? If you stick about, I can draw you a couple more cards. You just need to keep the people who's coming in, but there's not many more. Cassandra Guerrero, you're next after Mary Kuhn Corbin. I do try to get to everybody. I don't leave anybody out. Marie Kuhn, I feel you've been finding life difficult recently, or in the past. I feel you're at a good place now. It's as if you know your future's abundant already. Once you know it, it invites it in, and it's completion of cycles. It's like a number 9. Next step 0, which is a beginning. It's endings and beginnings. Marie Kuhn. Cassandra Guerrero. Cassandra, expect miracles. Something miraculous is going to happen. Things will turn around. It's all about expansion, growing on all levels. Not just spiritually, but every aspect, growing in every aspect. But you too feel it an impasse. You feel like you don't know where to turn, that there's only 2 options. Take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and more paths will open up to you. Hafsa Bakani, yes, certainly. Yes, Charlene, if you watch back the video, your name appears, or you can just stick around and get another one. Jagdish Kaur. Jagdish Kaur. Impartiality, Jagdish. That's one of the best things, not taking sides. You get both sides, and then you can make up your own mind from the information you're given. It's all about discovering new things, new realities, things you didn't know existed. But you feel guilty. You've nothing to feel guilty for. Let go of the guilt. It was the best you could do in the situation, I feel. Hafsa Bakani. Confusion, Hafsa. I feel spirit or the angels or past ones have been communicating with you. Maybe flashes of light or tapping your eardrum. Can be many different things. That spirit trying to communicate with you. Yeah, Lisa. Lisa, you can always change the outcome. Nothing's set in stone. As long as you make the right decisions, you can change things. It's never doom and gloom. You always have the possibility. But sorry, Hafsa, gratitude, you're grateful for the small things. Being grateful for the small things brings big things. And you're doing something you feel passionate about, Hafsa. Keep following that. Yeah, Marie. Amber Cole. Amber Cole. No problem, Nicola. Amber Cole first. Amber, you've been isolating yourself. You've cut yourself off from the world. That's a good thing at the right time. It helps you work on yourself. But it's now time in the next few weeks. Try and get back out there. Creation. You can create your own reality with your thoughts. You can manifest that you're thinking about as long as you base it on a lot of detail with your thoughts. You two also could have been the victim recently. Someone not treating you fairly. Someone not treating you fairly. They'll have their own karmic debt. Nicola Trace. Nicola Trace. 1, 2, 3. Nicola, the 3 I got for you was workaholic, impasse, and destiny. So the impasse is talking about now you feel you sort of things aren't you're not seeing things as they are, but it's all destiny. Things will work out perfectly, Nicola. But you don't need just that card. If you're seeing that, Nicola, communicate just with your thoughts. You don't have to speak out loud. Just think, and you'll be able to communicate with whatever is present at that time. Thanks, Lisa. Carmen Moreno. Mm. Carmen, Kunaz reversed, or hold on, sorry. Kunaz reversed. New opportunities flow toward you. There's relinquishing the old, let go to receive opportunity. There's no reason why that's not possible. Right, Samantha Jane Kennedy. Samantha Jane Kennedy. Perthrow. Samantha, hidden works, mysteries, revealing one's destiny, return of the lost. So something you maybe lost recently or a while ago will turn up. Memory, recollection, and problem solving. Disclosure of a secret, possibly. Pregnancy and birth. Indicate pregnancy and birth. Could be someone in the family or someone you're close to. Right, I think I'll maybe leave that there for now. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back on tomorrow. If anybody that's new, could you like and follow the page and turn on notifications so each time I come on, I just do the same thing. I give cards free. I try to get through everybody. Thanks again.